The Living Well with COPD self-management program is based on a public-private partnership between the Montreal Chest Institute, the Respiratory Health Network of the Fonds de Recherche en Santé du Québec, the pharmaceutical industry, the Quebec Network for Asthma and COPD, the Canadian Lung Association, as well as health professionals and patients living in and outside of Canada. This program has been established across Quebec and has demonstrated a very positive impact on patients' health, as well as an important decrease in the frequency of hospitalization and emergency room visits. Thanks to the Living Well with COPD team at the Montreal Chest Institute, a completely new and improved website was launched in November 2012. The address remains the same, www.livingwellwithcopd.com, and the website can also be accessed in French directly through www.mieuxvivreavecunmpoc.com. The website is a great tool for sharing information of the Living Well with COPD program. It includes a public section that presents the background of the disease and the program, learning videos, and educational tools, especially designed for patients and their families. In this section, it is also possible for the visitor to complete a simple test to determine if he or she is at risk of COPD. In the public section, it is also possible to take a look at a glimpse of the different educational materials for people suffering with COPD, including modules, brochures, and pamphlets, just by clicking on the available links. The same applies for the health professionals who would like to view the educational guides from this section. If you would like to have access to the full versions of the educational materials, you may create a user account. Additionally, having a user account allows you to have access to many extra features, such as videos and interactive sections. At registration, you will identify yourself as belonging to one of 4 categories: health professional, patient with COPD, friend or family member, or member of the general public with an interest in COPD. This is an important step so that we can customize the information available to you. The registration form is fast to complete. You will enter your preferred email address and your chosen password. You will also be invited to be part of our mailing list to be the first to know about updates and new features available in our website. After completing the form, you will receive an email from the Living Well with COPD team. Click on the link to confirm your registration. Now you can log into the website and enjoy all the materials of the Living Well with COPD program that you may download for free and print as needed. The Living Well with COPD program includes additional features for health professionals. Once you log in, you will automatically be presented with the interactive section, User Guides. Here you can select the education topic of your choice. In the center of the screen, you will see the objectives for the patients and their families, a number of suggested questions, and the step-by-step educational interventions needed to cover each education topic. In a single screen, you will have at hand all the tools needed to go through your educational intervention with your patient. The Living Well with COPD program has been adapted to respond to the needs of different groups of health professionals to the international level. When you enter in the section Documentation and Tools, a choice of countries will be offered. Once you click on Canada, you will have access to the full program for the health professionals in Canada. The available materials can be found in the following categories: patient materials, 9 education modules, 2 brochures, 1 written action plan. Health professionals material, 1 reference guide called Introduction, which explains the theoretical background of the Living Well with COPD program and the adult learning principles. 7 reference guides to support the individual patient education. 1 educational flip chart to support individual education. 8 reference guides for group education. A number of posters to support group education. A set of slides to be used when carrying group education. Documentation and Tools section. In this section, you will find the original files in PDF format that can be printed and downloaded free of charge. They will facilitate the education process.